to this story now. The Ahmed Kathrada Foundation says more must be done to remember the 69 people who lost their lives in Sharpeville Massacre back in 1960. Residents of the township were at the time protesting against the Apartheid government's implementation of past laws. Newzroom Afrika's Katleho Sekhotho has the report.
The Ahmed Kathrada Foundation says this year's Sharpeville Massacre commemorative event is tied to the events happening in Gaza.
The killing of innocent women and children in Gaza is something that should make the whole world frown upon the Israel. So I think as Ahmed Kathrada Foundation, we want to say we support our government's decision to call on and take Israel to the ICJ, because what is happening in Israel, it's something that we have fought so hard as South Africa that never again in our lives we will stand by and watch the apartheid replayed in 2024.
The foundation says considering what's happening in the country today, some lessons have not been learned.
I think we have to do a lot more. I don't think we have a collective understanding of our past. We interpret our history very differently. And if you look at the damage inflicted at the memorial site, at the cemetery today, those would have been done by people from around the area. And that is the clearest sign that there are those who don't understand or appreciate our history.
The day's program was led by young people from the organization.
It's a shame that sometimes throughout the world, human rights matter for others more than they matter for people of color. And I want us today to implore you that we do not let the sacrifices, the blood that was shed, and the lives that were lost, not only like Sharpeville, go to waste by not taking care of these rights, by not being responsible with these rights, but also not standing in solidarity with other countries that need these rights as much as we needed them.
The flat type that you like made with flour and olive oil and finished on a hot griddle. She waited in line till it was almost finished. She had a buzz above, she knew the sound, it was a drone. They are all around. The shopkeeper quickly packed her bread, she paid, rushed out. Someone shouted, "Yalla, yalla," she didn't hear. The bomb fell from the sky, from the drone or the F-16X, who knows. It cracked so loud, it shook the building till it fell to the ground. She was killed holding a parcel of bread. The hot bread mingling with the warm blood, it oozed out the side of her head. She was killed. Nothing and no one could save her.
The young people acknowledge the struggles they're faced with today.
The struggle of unemployment and making sure that we safeguard our privileges in this country still continues. But our struggle is not just us or for us alone. It is for other African countries and other youth in African countries that we need to unite and solidify and stand with in their struggles.
They say they look forward to casting their vote in this year's national elections.
I'm looking forward to vote. I have my own party, but I can't say which party it is. But I know there's change coming. Even though it might take time, it might not be these elections, but yeah, the next elections we might win. I don't know.
The foundation says it hopes it can continue to encourage young people to know their history and protect their rights. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Katleho in Sharpeville, Vereeniging.